3, 2, 1. Welcome to the 225 podcast with your host, Noah Ray.
Late night episode.
Andrew Cargill.
Hello
and
there.
me, Matthew Awazadi. Just to touch on that, it is a late night episode, so unfortunately that means we are not having energy drinks. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
How could this be? Yeah, I know. It sucks.
I'm down to have one.
But
right now.
we got a sleep schedule. We're probably going to be in bed within an hour. So,
Hope so.
Can we explain what happened today? Just because I know people are we have the same shirts on still.
Oh yeah.
I know. I changed.
It's been
I
a
know.
long day.
Yeah, just real quick, we're doing 2 episodes.
In one
Same day.
We've
So-
done this before.
Yeah, but
it's our second time doing
Yeah,
it.
but we changed shirts
Yeah.
last time.
I don't
We
think
lied about it. We didn't even say we did that.
Yeah.
So guess which episodes? I don't think anyone's gonna notice.
No, probably not. But yeah, so we have busy days on Thursday. So usually we film Tuesdays, Thursdays, and we have super busy day on Thursday. I'm not even gonna be home. I'm driving up to Cincinnati.
That's
so I have another squat triple Thursday. So
When are you doing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm training Thursday.
Yeah.
I
I'm
did,
gonna be there. Are you training Thursday?
Yeah, I got trained Thursday morning.
Okay. I want to squat something even crazier.
That'd be pretty
Triple
hot.
your third attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Close.
crazy.
Close.
I think he's got it.
I think so too. Do you want to do a quick recap of today? You don't have to if you
Training.
don't want to.
No, you should.
I failed.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
happens.
there's
But
my
like also,
recap.
I think that's important because
didn't mean
throughout
to
your
dive into that.
lifting
Yeah.
journey, you're gonna fail, even if it's weight you've hit before. Like your body's not always at 100%. You could have slept bad. You could be, not mentally all there. It's gonna happen, and it's how you combat that. And then like tomorrow, how your lift is tomorrow, and the day after that, not today.
Right.
But
Like you gotta be like, all right, that's failed. I'm chasing that now, and it's gonna be so easy that it's like you almost had it.
Yeah.
It was a grip issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it was stupid. Just, there's 1,000 different factors and excuses I can make. It is what it is. Doesn't matter. We're still 2.5 weeks out, so either way.
It happens.
Yeah.
Well, I think another
We'll
thing
bounce
is
back.
kind of what you're pointing on, but failure is such a good teacher.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
I think the way that me and you have been working since States,
Oh, yeah.
we would not be working this hard if we came in first.
Also a good motivator.
Right, because
I'd say for sure.
I mean, failing, it's great, it sucks, but like in a way, it can be embarrassing. It's like people. I got my hair cut today,
Oh, that is different.
and
That's the only thing that's different.
I'll let them figure it out, whatever. And I was talking to my barber because I go every couple months, and he goes, "How'd you do on your comp?" Telling him I came in third, like that just sucked.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I came in third." He goes, "You still placed." I'm like, "You're right, but like it's not first." Like I was like,
Yeah.
"Jason, I wanted to come in first for you, but I couldn't." But anyway, that's just a quick thing. We'll talk about that more
I'm
later.
a big
Yeah,
second
for
is
sure.
first loser. That's a horrible
I
mindset,
agree.
but I believe in it
At a
fully.
red light, if you're the first person to stop, you're the first loser.
That's a horrible way to.
Amen.
That's what me and my dad have always said that. We're like, shit, we're the first loser. Like that's what
I feel like that's a horrible
I try to not
driving.
stop for as long as I can to see if I can get the rolling into the green.
Oh yeah.
My buddy and I, Lucas, I know you're not listening to this, but we always used to do that.
Oh yeah.
I
But
love running red lights
I
too.
can talk about training.
yeah,
I had
what
a
did you
good
do
day.
today? You had a good day.
I
Was
mean-
that a PR?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was pretty good.
It's a PR, but it like
A chill PR.
It-
You also
was-
hit 3 sets before that.
right 4.
4.
So it wasn't like I probably had more weight, but again, yeah. So I had supposed to have 1.25 deadlifts, but I was like, Becky, I hate these. Like I
I can't do
genuinely hate them.
Forget
It's
that.
cardio, and it's just like my hands hurt. Everything sucks. And I was like, let me do pauses.
Fair.
And
Pauses
so
are awesome.
I kind of like gaslighted her into letting me doing pauses. I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm
She's
doing
gonna be
pause
so
time.
pissed. You're gonna
No.
get 1.5 next
I
week.
didn't gaslight her. I genuinely just texted her. I was like, can I have pauses? I don't like halting. But I had pauses, and like, I don't know. Sometimes I think even if halting is better for me, I'm more excited to go into pauses that I think like as a lifter, I'm going to get more benefit doing pauses.
'Cause you'll
than I will
perform
halting,
better.
Because my mental space is better. And I think that's a really great thing that Becky understands. Is like,
Yeah.
okay, well, this might be better. We're going to see a better result. But I hit 4 sets at 434 for triples, and then I went up to like 444. So it wasn't anything crazy. I probably could like if I was going all out, I'd probably have like 470. Like if I did a top
Yeah.
set for triple pauses, but
They
it was
looked
still a
good.
solid day. Like none of it looked above a 7, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I'm benching 3 times a week now, so I didn't bench today, which was weird. Like I just hit deadlift.
Are
and
you
then had
normally 4?
accessories. I used to be, but just
Okay.
like as I'm like fixing my shoulder and
Yeah.
trying to find a balance, and so it was just weird to like come in and just deadlift and then hit accessories. I felt like I was
Yeah.
missing something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've just tried to been like a lot more, I don't know, mind muscle connection, bodybuilding with my accessories. Because like you were giving me crap the other day, but you stopped at the first sign of failure, and I'm like, dang, like I need to push the accessories
Yeah.
harder. Like I do my accessories
Bro,
at like
literally
an
was like-
RPE 3.
I was
I
like,
just, like-
Matthew, really?
I just like go to the reps, and I don't really like. I don't rush through them, but I what's the word? I kind of just like
zone out.
zone out during accessories. I'm not intentional like I am with my compounds, and I realize like I need to be a lot more intentional and like build muscle. I'm done cutting. Cut like 5 pounds.
Are you done?
187 down to like 182, and I'm just like I'm feeling really good at this body weight, and like that's
Yeah.
my competing weight too.
That's
so like
good.
I'm like let's just eat healthy, lean out, and just
Stick
like
there.
let's just
Yeah.
like, go. And my veins were popping yesterday. I guess we talked about it, my 418 triple this morning, but like having those veins popping, it's just like, oh, and my shin vein was coming out today. Yo,
That's terrifying.
I love
That
the
freaks
shin
me out.
vein. I love
'Cause,
leg
like,
veins are the best.
If you scrape it on a deadlift, fucker will sucker.
I don't think you're gonna cut an artery. But
Well,
Yeah, I'm just gonna bleed out.
it's gonna bleed on the platform.
You
Leave
talk
it
about-
all on the
you talk
platform.
about
it
training.
sounds like you don't have your deadlift socks on.
Yeah,
Well,
what if your Valhalla deadlift?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Well, I hit a wall today. I have been doing so good, and I failed.
Are we seriously considering that a wall?
I wouldn't call that a
Yeah, I would not call that a wall.
I'd call that
In
a
the
poor
sense-
setup, and you still hit a PR.
You just misgrooved all 3
So
reps.
I'm having triples this week. I have a bench triple tomorrow that I am so excited for.
That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. So obviously squat triple and sets of 4 on squat were the past 2 days. Deadlifted today after the 550 for 4 yesterday, but I wanted 600 for 3 and got it for like 2.9. Literally, it. So
2.7.
yeah,
I'm
well,
just kidding. I'm just
regardless.
joking.
Marietta Barbell, our gym, some of the deadlift platforms have little divots. So on my second, I dropped it down, and it kind of bounced into that little divot. So it moved like 4 inches out, and then I had to rearrange it, and I didn't let go of the bar, so I didn't reposition myself, and my butt just shot just a little bit more than usual. And on the lockout, it was just like my knees were like almost there, my shoulders were just forward, and it was just like the same thing that happened at States. So it was just aggravating. But I'm gonna retry it again next week, and hopefully it'll move easy. Because the first 2 were not bad, like it was
Yeah.
fine. But then I just hit that little point on the 3rd rep. So yeah, we'll see. I want to pull 660 so bad, so I
Just
need
put
to
it
break
on.
past that
How many
wall.
weeks do you have? 7.
It's gonna be a reach, but that's like a YOLO pull. Like,
Would you?
Yeah.
So would you? I feel like I know the answer to this, but if you have like first attempt 6 or whatever 615, and then you attempt 630, would you go to 650, or would you be like, you know what, let's just go 660?
no, I plan on going 661.
Like it's gonna be the
Nice.
third attempt
635 could move bad, and I'm still gonna look.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I want to I don't even know if I haven't really talked to Becky that much about it, just because we still are quite a bit of ways away. But I want to push squat pretty good. If I could get, as long as I get that 600 plus in comp, I'm chilling.
On squat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's a goal that I've not even had for that long, because I didn't think it was possible. But I just it's like the 400 bench. Once I get it, then I can start working and let's push everything. But for now, I want to solidly hit that 600 for squat. Maybe hit a small PR on deadlift or on bench, like maybe go for 407, 413.
moving though.
We'll see, and I don't know where it's at because I've not done any comp style bench in a while, so we'll see. But if I could hit like 413, I'd be ecstatic.
Yeah.
And that's not a
420, right?
yeah. I hope so,
hoping.
but I don't want to push it. Like states, I'm not once again not
We
gonna make
pushed it a
excuses,
good
but
bit,
I
honestly.
pushed bench hard. What was that? It
We
was
know
like
who it was.
really, it was really tough. So I don't want to do that this meet, and I really want to push deadlifts like unbelievably hard.
Yeah.
I want to leave. I want to have a clean squat, clean bench, and YOLO the deadlifts. That's my plan with this meet. Because I want that 300. Like,
It's just
if I could break past that 300, it'd be like then I, in my mind, will be like, okay, now, I think I can take it. Like, actually take it where I want to take it, and be in that top 5, top 8 scenario. Even though with the qualifying or with the total I'm gonna have, I won't even be cracking top 10. But I think give me another 8 months after that.
Yeah.
6 months, I think.
Because I think a
hopefully
lot
I'll
of
be
these
there.
guys in CNATs, they're kind of been in the game.
Yeah.
You're a baby.
I've never.
You're
done
not even a
nationals,
year
uh,
into powerlifting.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm
I
hoping,
think, yeah.
I'm hoping that that'll be there, but I really am wanting that push. And then even if it doesn't work out and I doesn't even break the floor, then that's gonna light a fire under my ass like I've never had. I have one right now, but it will not even compare to me failing myself. I felt like at States I failed a lot of other people, also myself. But like I didn't really like fail a goal. Like yes, I didn't get a 600 deadlift, but like I had done that before.
Yeah.
I don't even plan on hitting. I plan on hitting 300 for the first time at that meet.
Yeah.
Can I say
So
something?
like yeah,
I don't want you to fail 300,
but it'd be.
but I will
yeah.
be scared if you do because you'll pull it like the Monday after.
Yeah, I will try it again.
I know. Like that's the thing is like, it's gonna like if you fail 300, you're gonna deadlift 7 like 3 months after.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That would
That'd
be
cool.
crazy.
Um, but we'll
I have
see.
to get to 6 before you get to 7.
All right, that's fair. Well, okay, I just almost tripled 6. You're just now getting to that triple 5 situation.
So we're in a
We're
similar
close.
boat.
We're in that
Yeah,
area where we're
okay,
both.
I'm excited.
That's
now.
actually cool. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Um.
I will beat you.
Let me explain.
I'll get to 7.
You,
90
yeah,
kg
we'll
Matthew. He's gonna pull 7.
possibly.
Not until next year.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Got my hopes up and everything.
y'all can meet. In
I was about to say
yeah,
we can both be in.
The goal
93.
is, no one cares, and I'm gonna.
I would love
sew
to
it up.
care.
No, but let's talk about goals though. We can bring that up.
We'll bring. Let's talk about his training first.
We did.
What are we talking about?
Did he talk about training?
Did I? I don't know.
Gaslighting me.
Whoosh! No, I swear he did.
Yeah, we talked about like just
I promise.
failed
Oh, okay.
deadlift.
We didn't say numbers, but
Yeah.
I was like so mesmerized by how good you guys look in those Valhalla tees that I
Yeah,
missed
I
it.
was
reach out to Drew
mesmerized.
if you
Wait
want
a
one
minute.
and let him.
Hold
Dude,
talk
yeah,
to him.
he's also got one.
I know,
We
but reach out to
love
Drew
it.
if you want him to release them on his website ASAP. These
My-
shirts are awesome, such high quality. I
Yeah.
love them. I've literally worn it 2 days in a row. I washed it,
I ditto.
but I
We
did
did
wash
wear
it
it.
2 days in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this again for Atlanta Open.
So
Yeah.
let's talk. We're gonna say what our goals are, kind of like a little bit short term, long term in like a year or two, and then we can talk about like the importance of it.
Yeah,
We're gonna
sure.
set out the archetype right here. So my thing, and kind of to continue what I was going on about, is like I really want to make it to CNATs. I think that's like a really just for me. I don't look at it how you look at Worlds, but like being in
It's a
college
big deal.
and being like, hey, like I'm a national level athlete. I think that's really cool.
How far off are you?
Right now,
qualifying
probably like
level.
60 pounds.
Okay.
I was 100
Okay,
pounds
so that's
away
cool.
from the QT at States.
Yeah, but you're.
I'm
We
struggling.
both-
You're
Well,
flown
yeah.
past States, so.
yeah, you're going.
Um,
like, dude,
I think I'm gonna hit it, man. I'll qualify. And again, I'm gonna get to CNATs. I'll be like 55th. I
But
don't
it doesn't
care.
matter.
Because like I get to CNAT, like it's just cool, you know. And it's not even for bragging rights. It's for like when I started lifting and when I was like super weak, or even for myself of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get like into it actually right now.
Yeah.
So I started lifting. Well, okay, I used to be a pretty fat kid. Like my parents were like, "You were just baby fat." I was like, "No, I was fat. Like I had
You had a little
rolls.
chub
Like,
on you.
Obese child.
I was a
did you say he's an obese?
bro. I was
He
probably
was.
like
Yeah.
I probably was like freshman year. I mean sophomore year of high school. I was like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And I was like 5'7". Like I was and it wasn't muscle. And so like
No, he was shredded. He was taking Trinity.
I was shredded, yeah. Lifetime natty. No, but and so like that was a really big part of my life, and like for so much of my life, I have this one vivid memory when I it's like I woke up and I realized I was fat, and that killed me. And for so long, for years, I played the victim of like I don't know how to lose weight, or it's not working. I'm trying everything, but the reality was I wasn't doing it right. I wasn't taking any of the correct steps to lose weight. And so I don't know what happened this one day, but it's Thanksgiving of 2017, and my family goes like, Matthew, you look like you've lost some weight. And I was down from 200 to like 170, and I didn't even notice. What happened, which is really funny, is I worked at Chick-fil-A, and this is like me starting the second year of working there. And I had gotten so sick of eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches that I just casually moved to grilled sandwiches and wraps and grilled nuggets.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like a conscious thing, but I remember they told me that, and I like for the first time in maybe like my whole life had confidence in how I looked.
Yeah.
And I was like 170. But what kind of got sad was I got a little addicted to losing weight, and I dropped down to 150. And this was in 2021. Okay, no, hold up. It was like 2019 or 2018 when they told me that, not 2017. But I got addicted to losing weight and just seeing the scale go down. And I thought I would get abs, like the more weight I lost. And I was really light at 150. I couldn't maintain it. Like I was doing the, go to bed at 9, wake up at 4, do like a CrossFit style workout.
I did that stuff too.
Yeah, like I would drink a Reign or something, and then I would just like go to work, hardly eat, maybe like 1,200, 1,500 calories, and go to bed. And like that's what I did for like a year, and it wasn't sustainable. So I kind of was sitting around 160 for a while, and then I met this guy Josh. Well, I'd known him, but he was like, "You got to start working out with me." He's like, "What you're doing is shit." He was like, "Start lifting weights." He's like, "Be a man." And I remember I got hooked. And there was a pivotal point where my old coach came into my life and was like, "You should start doing like powerlifting." And I was like, "Sure, like why not?" And I think when I said yes to powerlifting, I made a kind of promise with myself that like I'm not gonna focus on aesthetics because that will kill me mentally. Like I know
That's terrible.
right now I don't like if I had 2 years ago, if I had done bodybuilding, I would look a lot better than I look now. I would have the aesthetic physique I wanted. But I also know what that would have done to my mental psyche would have been so bad. And so, yeah, I had to kind of swallow my pride. I got up to 195 and I felt super fat. Right now I'm sitting at 180 and I'm feeling much more confident.
You fill out 180 really
You
well.
look
I appreciate
good.
that. I
Up
look
around.
so small in front of you, but
Oh, okay.
No, I
It's different. Like it's a different
Yeah,
thing.
Chumbo
And
over
so-
there makes everybody look small.
right.
Sorry.
Wait, what did you say?
I said Chumbo over there.
Having a shredded six pack.
A little snack. I love snacks. A little snacky poo.
So, yeah, I'm like living at 180 now, and I'm kind of done cutting. But anyway, that's kind of a little bit about like that goal and what happened. And so, like for me, making it to a national level meet is like fulfilling that younger self, that part of me that was like, I can't do this. I can't get out of being a fat kid. I can't get out of like. I remember this was so weird, but like, I don't know. I think I was at like a church retreat, and I jumped over a chair once. And I was like, I would not have been able to do that. Or like when I did pull-ups, man, they were like not range of motion, but I busted out like 15 pull-ups one time, and I had the video on my phone because it was like I recorded it. It was for a meme. If you can't do 15 pull-ups, you can't escape a shark. I don't know, but anyway, it was really funny. But I had that video and like it meant so much to me, and so like that was a very long way of saying like. Going to CNATS, fulfilling that goal, being just comfortable weighing 180 pounds, like it's so much for me mentally that like, yeah, I don't care if I place last, I did it. I overcame that fat little kid, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take charge. And then after that, I want to hit 536. Hopefully, I do that at CNATS. But like I'm
That'd
just
be wild.
Yeah, I'm like 1400
Dude, I sometimes
at 82 is.
I sometimes
That's
wish that I
nuts.
just didn't have to compete and I could just watch.
Yeah.
I Oh, I love watching people hit maxes, lift heavy. I love screaming. I
Yeah,
love
he is
yelling.
loud.
I love doing that.
I have to turn his mic down after we record.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that this morning.
I just
Yeah.
love, well, like, even like anytime in the gym, anyone's like doing anything remotely heavy. I don't even care if it's Corinne, like, it doesn't have to be heavy for me. Corinne was benching 135 today, and I was screaming, like, so excited for her. And
Yeah.
that's, you know, it's 135. But for
Corinne,
her, that's
like
insane.
amazing. Wait, to be repping 135?
At 130 pound body weight, that's
Like,
insane.
yeah.
As a woman, that's crazy.
To rep your body weight
Yeah,
is ridiculous.
that's crazy. So like even I don't know, and like watching, I'm bringing up Aiden. I brought Aiden again this morning, but like watching him and Sean, like these young guys
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up,
I love watching
like
Sean.
it's so much fun watching them hit these PRs and like seeing the 16, 17-year-olds, the
I agree.
next generation of lifters. Like it's so I just got chill when I was thinking about it. Like it's so
Graham.
much fun.
And what's funny is like,
Graham, like
we
all
are
of them.
still the next generation.
Yeah,
They're,
but, like,
generation below us.
they're the-
But
yeah.
Graham, he's competing July 29th. And my
I'll be there.
family is going on. It's in Chattanooga.
Okay.
I don't
My family's going on vacation, and I begged my mom to leave on the 30th. We couldn't for flights. There's only flying out on Saturday. But like,
Fake fan.
when I tell you I'm depressed, I can't be at Graham's meet. I'm depressed.
I'll go.
Like, you guys should go. It'd be so awesome. But like,
I'll go see him.
I
That'd
am
be funny.
so excited for him because it's like, when he started too, it was very much he didn't really care about powerlifting. That's kind of how my old coach does it. He like reels you in and then he locks you into powerlifting. But like, seeing those guys do well and like seeing you guys, like seeing the people I care about lift well and like progress or even like fail and like have a motivator, it motivates me so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's kind of my spiel. I want to hit 1400 at 82. Then I'm gonna get cut, get shredded just once.
You have to. I think
Yeah.
everyone should be shredded.
And after I get
Like,
shredded, this will be like next summer. I'll bulk up to 90. That's gonna be my master's year, so I won't be competing. And then I'll
Yeah.
come out a year later.
You're gonna pull a
year-
Stefan.
Yeah, I will.
No, you're
A year
literally
later-
gonna pull a Stefan.
A year later at 90 and just wreak havoc. Because I think my bench is gonna explode with
It's
20
already gonna
with 20
explode.
pounds more of like a chest.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Dude,
Get the
10
chest
pounds
flies
body
going.
weight is insane. Like for bench press, it explodes.
Yeah, when I was at 195, like at 180, I'm just now, like 6 months later, benching more than I was at 195.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
15 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a lot
Like
to
for
lose.
in proportion for you, like that's a really high percentage.
15 pounds of my body weight.
7.5%.
That's like it's like almost 7%.
Yeah, so like
it's about 7%.
losing 7% of my body weight and now benching more, I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like doing those to comp standard, and I'm now comp standard. Anyway, it's
And
just
that's
cool.
a big different thing.
Huge
Comp
difference.
standards.
Bro, because I was like,
I think I could bounce like probably 430, 440 off my
Probably.
chest. And
If I could have
but,
my
like,
butt up on a bench
comp-
press,
Oh yeah.
easy.
You're
yo,
moving
I'm not gonna
430,
call them
440.
out, but there's a group of people who train for sport at our gym.
They do track, and it's super
And
interesting.
I
don't see how.
I want to talk to like the coach one day and understand, but like their bench are hip thrusts, and you know
Yeah.
what? They're going to D1 schools for their track events.
Well, Kennesaw.
Great. No, not Kennesaw. Like these people are going to like Stanford, like
Yeah.
Harvard, those type of schools for track. Awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah.
But why are you hip thrusting on the bench press?
I agree.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous.
Because not only that's a safety thing. Like
Yeah.
this is literally what we are told not to do for specific
The rules are
reasons.
in place for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's dangerous. I mean, having your muscles have tension that fast and
Yeah.
be able to explode that fast
You're
is really
yanking them
dangerous.
The
so
conjugate
fast,
is
the
really-
muscle fibers.
No, that's too slow.
10 seconds.
I have a 10-second eccentric movement of the shrug.
Gosh.
All right, tell me about. We know your goals: win worlds. But I want to hear more of what you have to say. But tell me about you.
I want to squat 7, deadlift 7, and bench 4.5 in like
Bench
a
5.
year and a half. I think that's gonna take a long time.
Bench 5.
Benching 5
It's a
comp
lifetime
standard is
goal.
gonna that's like a long. I'm talking like
insane.
I have 2 more CNATs I think in me. By the second, not this CNATs, but next CNATs, I want to.
Tell me how far out this is. I'll bench 4 before you bench 5.
Yeah, no, I don't. Benching 400 pounds under weighing what 200 pounds is your
I'll be.
weight cap?
I plan to do it at 198.
That's
Fuck.
a
So-
lot.
My bad. I don't know why.
Wait,
I'm
you
so-
do that?
Huh?
He benches 4 at like 205.
I'm also a very good bench specialist. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to like toot my
Bench
own
is your
horn.
move,
Like,
man.
bench is that's where I cover
Yeah,
my
that's
Oh,
fair.
it's
I
a
guess I
far
didn't
out
think
goal.
about that.
I was just wondering.
'Cause
I don't
even
know. I
nationals.
think 5 will literally take me like years and years and years.
You have. I want to.
I think that'll be like
I don't care where we are.
3 or 4 years
I
down
wanna
the
be
line.
there.
So like for me, I'm not worried about that right now. Right now, I'm happy with these like 5, 10, 15 pound jumps on bench press. Like I'm ecstatic. Like I said,
Yeah.
if I could at my next meet, if I could bench like 418, 413, even 407, I'm so ecstatic.
Bro, I want
I'm
like
happy.
40 pounds on my bench.
Dude, I'd be happy with like 5, 10, 15 pounds. But I think in 2 years, I hope deadlift 7, possibly next CNETs, but I think squatting 7 will also be close to that. I'm hoping, yeah. I mean, if I could
If you're at
deadlift
7,
7, squat high 6s, and bench mid 4s in a year, that'd be insane. Actually, that's a lot.
if you're at
Probably
7,
not.
You
4,
push
7,
mid fours
dude,
in the next year. It's
if
gonna
you're
be
at 7,
insane.
4, 7, I will not let you quit powerlifting.
747.
I will.
I don't plan on powerlifting forever.
Bro, but like you're
Wow.
like.
Once I get to grad school, I'm probably not going to do this anymore.
Wow.
I mean, Ashton
Fake
Ruska's
fan.
squatting 8, but he's like 10 years older than you.
Who is?
Ashton Ruska,
Oh,
and he's the best like 110 squatter.
I'm chasing these right now.
Yeah.
Ashton's also one to chase. I don't know if you know who Ashton Ruska
He's
is.
like 5
Oh,
inches
but
shorter
he's
than
like,
you at a one.
yeah.
He's-
I mean, see,
is
that's
he
the
str-
problem
he's stronger
with being
than Weiss,
6'3".
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with being 6'3", a lot of people in 110 are like 6'1", or like they're like 5'9" to like 6'1".
Yeah.
Being really tall and being in the 110 weight class, like yes, I'm filling out like 250 really well, but if I
Yeah.
really wanted to just get as strong as I possibly could and fill out like some of these other shorter guys are,
Yeah.
I would have to move up to 125. But I'm not. I refuse to do that because it's not as competitive, and for me, like I don't want to push weight like that. But some of these guys are like like Weez is 6 foot
Yeah.
tall and weighs just as much as I do.
Yeah.
Like it's just like you
It's
kind of
weird to
have that
think of.
disadvantage.
116, 474, 844. That's
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Ashton
I don't.
Ruska's.
The deadlift 8, squat 8. That's like a whole different thing.
You got a year.
But I have 7 weeks.
24 hours.
You're on 24 hours.
But yeah, I'm hoping. I don't really think about. I'm thinking about my meet right now in
Yeah.
July 1st.
And which is
as my
smart.
goals. I'm not thinking of like CNETs next year. The only goal I don't have number goals. I have placement goals. So I want to be in that top 5, top 8 situation. And I want to if I could be deadlifting 7, that'd be cool. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think my squat will be close to my deadlift. So I think if I can deadlift 7, my squat will be close to that.
Yeah. Closing in on
I
it.
feel like you're a squat specialist.
I love squats. Like I think deadlifting 551 will be harder for me than squatting 551 for 4.
I think you
And if
have
it's
it.
not, then it's gonna be similar. And now not saying that but I think I could squat. I know I could squat 6 right now. I don't know if I could do it for a double, but I don't think that's out of the picture.
No, I don't think it is either. I mean,
I think it'd be like RPE 10 type deal, but I don't think that's out of the picture.
I think it's just one of those. Your squat's going really well right now, and that's why it seems that way. And deadlift, you literally just missed your
Yeah, I think
0.9.
Yeah, but I know my deadlifts are good. Like
Yeah.
I'm confident in my deadlift,
Because
but
realistically, you have 600 for a triple per.
Yeah.
It was purely just a form thing, in my opinion.
I
None of
think
it
so
was
too.
strength.
I mean, that's what Becky has said. I
Yeah.
think that too. I mean, you literally can see it. But I think that's kind of what I'm kind of chilling. I just want the 300 deadlift, and to
Yeah.
squat 6 would be a pretty big milestone. I know it's there. I just wish I could do it already.
Yeah.
Becky, please give me just one single one day. Give me an RP 7 single, and I'll just squat 6, and it'll be done. We won't ever have to worry about it again.
You RP7
Until
single
7
six.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 weeks on me.
I cannot wait to test. I
Yeah.
cannot wait.
Becky
Because I
doesn't-
really don't know.
Becky doesn't really test.
Yeah.
Well,
We're gonna have a talk, Becky.
give me a 9.5 single and I'll test. But like, I think, I don't know. I'm excited to just see what I can do, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna kind of chill out and do what I do best, and just not really worry too much about it.
Yeah.
I'm confident in my abilities, so I'll just go out there and prove what I have to prove, and to myself, not to anyone else.
And to me, probably.
Oh yeah, probably to you.
Yeah.
I better get a shout out on the third for Drew. I better get
But I'm hoping to
Drew,
open.
Matthew.
I'm hoping to open higher than my third attempt set states. So if I could also be tripling my third attempt, I don't know if I could maybe triple 402 on bench, but if I could be tripling my third attempts,
you triple 402 on
well, I tripled 375 like.
That
2.5 months ago.
375 to 402 is a big jump.
I know, but still,
I have a question. What's your weight at?
246 this morning.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you were like 250. So you don't really have much.
I know you've been cutting. I couldn't remember. how
Not
far
really.
you
I'm
were.
just kind of chilling at like the 245,
Yeah,
246. I had all my clothes on this morning. I just weighed in at work just for fun. I had all my clothes on, shoes, eating breakfast, everything, and I weighed 250.5.
Okay, so yeah, you're pretty
So
chilling.
I'm probably around 246.
Yeah,
for sure.
low 240s, mid 40s. Yeah.
Which I'm happy here. I would like to be at the 240, but right now I'm just gonna kind of chill here and wait and just kind of see what I need to do.
It's crazy what losing 5 pounds for me does versus you.
For me, it does nothing.
I feel like for you 5 pounds
It does
is like a night.
zero.
For me, 5 pounds is like my confidence.
I could literally lose 5 pounds in a day.
I mean, yeah, I could.
Like,
I did
it's
it
just
for
like-
You have a good
months.
poop in the morning.
Yeah.
Good to go.
That's like Carson. He was like, I lose like 3 pounds peeing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro, his
That's
bladder is like a
crazy.
5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, that's
He got a Home
crazy.
Depot bucket in his stomach, bro.
Bro, that's crazy. All right, Drew, on to your goals. Let's see what you get.
See what you get. Where's the wheel at? I don't know. Are we gate?
We're not getting a wheel.
That's being gate kept.
Yeah, it's getting gate kept. My bad.
What are you guys talking about?
What?
Huh?
What? Wheel?
Oh, y'all just playing footsies over here.
Stop talking.
Short-term goals is to obviously get 725 competing in 2.5 weeks to go to hopefully qualifying for junior worlds. Like I'll qualify for it at that point, but then it's a matter of getting picked for the team, and I'm kind of viewing it as the same way you are for Nats, because this is how I viewed nationals when I first went. I just want to qualify. Don't even care if I get dead last. Like when I went, I think my first one was freshman year of high school. I was there like
My first nationals.
My first national.
freshman year of high school, 5 years.
I mean, it was JV,
first
and it was
nationals
the
was-
qualifiers were a lot lower back then.
Bro, I'm
gonna
pretty sure
leave it
some
at
of those
that.
qualifiers are like my deadlift or like your squat.
Yeah.
For like our weight classes.
Yeah, for like what mine used to be. Yeah, I think it's like
245,
crazy
they're
low. But it was like I just want to go, have fun, and then it
That's what I
immediately
identify as.
like it immediately became
I'm a
addicting.
14-year-old.
14, 67 and a half kg woman.
Yeah, that's what
But
I
Your CPO is gonna have to change the weight classes again just to ruin your record.
But because the thing is, for the longest time I had that, I just want to go, but it immediately became so addicting. Like at that age of I'd never want to not be on the first place thing. Like it was horrifying walking up to the platform and knowing I'm not on the 3 pedestals. Not only that, to walk onto the first one. Like
You did get 5th in team nationals, right?
yeah,
High
I
school
mean,
not-
so I got
which one's
5th in my freshman thing, and then
That's a big deal.
sophomore, I didn't even place. I had back
We're talking about
problems.
last year.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I'm building up. I'm building.
Are you
up.
talking about high school or college?
I'm
right
talking
now?
about high school.
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
was
When I
so
first went,
confused.
like I got 5th.
So you had back problems your sophomore year of high school and college?
Oh, so my sophomore year, it was the SBD belt came out, and we changed belts the day of the meet.
Wait, hold up.
So
Imagine being able to say you remember when the SPD belt dropped.
yeah,
Bro, I was
there.
skateboarding probably when that dropped.
I was there when it dropped, and when they brought it to high school Nats, me and my dad went over to it, and we're like, "Oh my god,
You're the
this is
original.
insane."
I will.
Is that the original one that you have?
Yeah. So mine's like 4 years old. By far, best money I've ever spent. Like it's expensive, and
Mine's a
everybody,
year old, yeah.
and it's
Bro, you just can't
Won't
beat
buy
it.
it. You can't.
Like it's the best belt
Yeah.
on the market. I had an Inzer prong belt. No.
Yeah.
You can have a lever belt. No. There's nothing like squat. I mean SPD. belts.
SPD. But that's why I had supposable back problem. Like, I didn't have back problems. It was squat, bench, perfectly fine. Then I tweaked something in my back on deadlifts, like right before. Still went out there, put up a total. But, yeah. Yeah. But then it was, I think, junior year, COVID. And then senior year, I think I did teen nats.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure it was teen nats.
No. Did I do No, they
did teen nats last
canceled.
year.
I don't remember anyways, because I was 19 for teen nats, and that was when we were at KSU. And,
We're still like
yeah, we're still
Way
at
back in
KSU.
my day.
Back in my day. But, like, that sucked, because that was, I got 5th place,
What weight class were you?
100. I was 100
How long have you been at 100?
since Orlando last year, and I weighed 103. Like, that was the heaviest I've ever been. It's like 103
You
pushing
look a
103.
lot different.
You were.
Yeah.
You
Whoa,
were a
your beard
chunky
was
I don't know if
massive,
you've
dude.
seen my beard.
It
back
was
then.
insane.
It was
I've seen
with
pictures.
Yeah,
pretty hot.
a little bit of a different era, but like, just getting to it, like, it's addicting, to it, because like getting 5th place at Teen Nats last year was just hard. Like, one. Shout out to Bryce, because this is no hate. I love Bryce more than anything.
Bryce is like the nicest guy in power.
Yeah.
I've still
he's-
never met this guy.
He's
that
the
dude.
greatest. He's so sweet. But he beat me last year. I tried going to beat him on the 3rd deadlift with like, I think it was 611. Then
Yeah.
my projected was 579.
You hit 589 at that meet. And
No,
you failed.
I hit 573 or 579. Then we jumped to 611.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
I was watching
Didn't
it.
you get it to the knee?
Yeah, I got it to the knee, but missed it, of course. And then he went for something to like jump from like 4th to 2nd, like crazy jump. I think I could be wrong.
He's a
but
deadlift specialist.
He's insane.
and conventional
Yeah,
deadlift
but
specialist.
so that was the first year I've ever had someone like one that I just know personally, and especially in the state that
it sucks.
I had to walk, and they called my name first because it was top 5, and I'm walking up there. I'm like, this sucks. Like, and of course, Bryce, I absolutely love you, but seeing him like come in like right after, I was like, wow, this sucks. And then the 3 more people, I'm like, all right, I'm pissed off now, because it was teen. I was my last year to do that. Now I'm at CNATs, well, collegiate, whatever. And anyways, from that going on to back to where my spiel of hopefully going to Worlds
Bro
is
skipped CNETs for Worlds.
of qualifying. Awesome if I can go. It's the if I get dead last, okay, cool. Like, that's kind of where I'm at, like, right now, because I'm hoping to qualify. Like, I'm hoping to qualify and be like, if I get dead last, it's going to be the experience of a lifetime. Don't know if I'm ever going to get that opportunity again. Who knows what's going to happen, but I'm going to be able to do it and say, yeah, I went to Romania and competed on the USA team.
What's the total for 105?
105, I have no clue. It's a big jump.
Really?
Well, for me, I
From
know.
93. There's none in the middle, though, right? It
There's
goes from
93 to
105.
105. If I had to guess, you wouldn't be far off, I wouldn't imagine. If I had to guess between...
Well, you and your dad throw a meet for me next weekend, and then I'll just run
Okay,
nationals with you.
cool.
We'll screws a lot.
It's, if I had
Wanna
to
go
guess for 105, between 775 and 800.
Dude, imagine all 3 of us with the roommates that took over
That'd be
USA
nuts.
Worlds.
Yeah.
That'd
That would be
so
insane.
insane.
But,
That'd be wild.
I mean,
I'm not gonna do that now. But yeah, we need to
like, to the...
800.
I'm not totaling 800.
Well,
I probably have to total 800 at 82 to make it to Worlds.
not for junior.
Not for junior.
Probably like 755.
Dude,
Okay,
he's-
I'm 725,
and
so...
he's 93.
Yeah, so you'd probably be 700 or a little bit less than
Yeah,
that.
good 2 years and I'll make it.
Yeah. Anyways, the whole thing about it is that it's going to become I know it's going to be the exact same thing as normal nationals. It's going to be addicting. I'm going to be like, I don't want last place. It's a I want to just keep going up, and be like, forget. I want to be.
Yeah, but you also
here.
have to think Ronnie Coleman lost. I think he got dead last his first Olympia, and it took him like 3 or 4 Olympias to get to the top.
Well, of
so
course,
it's all about
I think-
the whole
But
journey
we're gonna have
aspect of it.
kids and be like, oh, Drew, come meet my kids. Like, I'm at Worlds.
No, but like I get
Yeah.
what you're saying, but also it's like it's all part of the journey. Like I feel like if you just immediately get first, then you don't get to experience the grind. Like the fun part is working for it. Like I would not hate, like obviously because it'd be something crazy like what Jesus is doing.
Yeah.
To come out of nowhere and just win everything,
Well,
but
of
then
course.
you don't like. I'm glad that I've been put in a position to lose because then
Yeah.
it's like when I do win, it'll feel a lot better than if I would have just won.
Yeah, I mean,
think
I'm
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
What we don't understand about Jesus, though, is like, even though he came out of nowhere and is the best, he's only going to make it that much harder to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
I
just in
mean-
junior worlds, like let's just say, Drew, like you were totaling like 850 or something like that.
That'd be pretty cool.
You win worlds at 20 years old. What more is there? You know what I'm saying? Like
Win
you
on
can,
105.
yes, you can win it again
120,
and stuff like that.
win
But I feel
120
like
plus.
taking that away and not having anything to grind for, like to fight for,
like-
except to fight yourself.
So my thing on this is you're never. I'm trying to think the best way to explain
For
this.
me, I have a thought, though. Like, for each vein I unlock, for each time my body fat percentage gets a little bit lower, that is like a win. That is a process. If I started like a skinny, ripped,
Start like that. Come out.
yeah,
of
I don't want to. Like this
The process is
like,
fun.
Like I literally in this, I'm addicted. I know, but like I know when I get a new vein
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, that wasn't there before. Or when I got my first stretch marks, I was like, that's so cool. I remember I came out and like showed you because I
Yeah.
was so excited.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I think there is a part of just like being that good, but it's also like not having competition wouldn't be fun.
To me, it's. I don't think of it that way. It's I want to be first. Cool. If I could do it this year, sick. The thing is, I know there's always new people and there's always people coming up. Like,
Yeah, think about
so,
this
well, I mean,
dude.
like, dude, I've been out for. So I was out for essentially 8 months or almost a year because of an injury. And like coming back, so this is what really sucks right now is because I realize the numbers I'm doing right now, I did pretty much the same thing 2 years ago. The only thing that's changed is my squat, and that's heartbreaking to me. Literally, my bench press, I benched 400 probably a year and a half ago. And then deadlift, I did 589 about a year.
Yeah, but you're a lot lighter also.
No, I'm not.
No?
No, this was still back when I was like that 90-ish. So it's heartbreaking to like see it this way. And the only thing that's gone up is my squat. And even then, it's 50 pounds in like 2 years. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but you had a really detrimental injury.
I get that. But
Like
at the
that
same
injury
point,
is not something to just like breeze
Yeah.
over. Like some people
Yeah,
don't recover from that type of stuff.
I
You know
know.
what I'm saying? And the fact that you've been able to come back
Yeah.
and hit numbers that you were hitting is very motivating, and you should be proud of that. Though.
Well, I mean, so the thing is, this sounds weird. So like back then, it was. I guess it was like powerlifting wasn't as big, I guess, or as I was ahead of the game. I mean, I did it for a handful
Yeah.
of years, and I was being strong, and then I took like a year off because of this, and now I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, I'm behind everyone now, and to me, it's I don't ever want that again. Because even when I was, I'm not gonna say like top dog, because I mean it was there were people, and I was losing at nationals, but it was I
were
was
top 5.
like I
That's a
was
big deal.
halfway decent. And it was now I'm here like, no, I want first because I know there's people that are still grinding. Like there's still obsessed people, but it's I want no matter what. Like I see people that are like catching up to me. Obviously, awesome. Everybody's doing good. I'm happy for people. At the end of the day, I want to be number one. I want nobody to touch me. I see people that are getting closer. Cool. I'm gonna widen that gap some more because it's end of the day. It's so one. This will be the only year I do 93. I'll never do this again. I feel tiny. I hate it more than anything.
It looks pretty small.
Yeah, like I hate it.
I'm joking.
Well, I mean, I do.
Well,
and it's
you being at 100 would be a lot scarier and cooler.
yeah. Well, it's 105, which would be even more
That'd be great.
intimidating.
I'll meet you at 105.
Good.
But I'd have to.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Like, I don't ever want to be
Okay,
that
fine.
low.
I'll go 105.
Yeah! I mean, I don't ever want to be in that position where, one, people are ahead of me, or, like, I want to be just just past, like, nobody can fathom. Like, we look at some of these people now and we're like, dude, what are we supposed to do? It's yeah. Or even people like our weight classes and stuff. I'm like, dude, I want people not even, like, fathom being me or fathom being near me. And it's not even, like, just winning worlds. It's just in general. I'll be just a freak of nature to any weight class, to anything. Because I believe that I don't want to be small. I want to be 93 when I know I could be stronger and better, like,
I have a
bigger.
question.
I have an answer.
Were you guys both skinny kids?
Yeah.
I was scrawny.
No.
I
went through phases. So I ran cross country and played tennis. So I was pretty skinny. Like, I had, the occasional vein. You could see definition on my stomach. And then my previous relationship didn't go to the gym, didn't do anything, wasn't really active. It was during COVID. No one really did anything. Or at least that was my excuse. Gained quite a bit of weight, got a little chunky. But I never was like scrawny, and I never was like chubby. So I'll never claim that I was, because I know for people that are, it's something that I'll never understand. But I do know what it's like to be extremely lean and to not see yourself as that, and like those type of problems. But like, I mean, I think when I wasn't working out, I think I weighed like 215, and then I cut down to 190 in a matter of like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
And then stayed there and tried to push like lower and lower. I was kind of like you, like I was obsessed, and like I wanted to like, I would be on the treadmill for like 2 hours.
That's so crazy.
Like I was the cardio monster. So like I would run and just like, like it was like,
It's not funny.
I would not, no, but like some people, like I was also extreme in the eating thing, but I would rather be like, I get a little treat, but now I'm gonna go run on the treadmill for 3 hours.
Yeah.
See, I would rather not eat and not run.
See, for me, I couldn't even control it.
I was the high intensity interval
I've
monster.
always been like I am. Like I've just came to more like, and as I've gotten older and in the gym game a lot longer, I think that moderation is good, and I think especially now with the memories that we're making, like some of the crumble runs that we've had will go down in history as some of my favorite nights ever, and I'd rather eat crumble and hang out with my friends than be like, no,
The grind.
like I gotta all this stuff. Now like 2 nights ago I didn't come out, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's occasionally.
We'll forgive you this once.
Yeah, but like I think everything in moderation is fine. Like I don't think, unless, like I said, you're a professional level thing at something.
Yeah.
And I also don't think powerlifting, you have to be 100% on your stuff nutritionally. I think
It helps, but you can
it
still be
helps.
really good.
You could be 80-20 and be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like the difference is where people eat completely bad and then change to like 50-50. That's where you're going to see the most amount of change. When you start getting to like 75-25, 80-20, you're not going to see as big of improvements, but obviously you'll still see
You're going
improvements.
to see that next level.
Yeah,
kinda
exactly.
jump up.
And I
new vein.
yeah, and I mean, like, a lot of people are super dialed, and that's awesome. I'm dialed a lot of the time, but, little treats.
So you were scrawny?
Yeah, dude, I've been. I hate to say scrawny, but I mean, I've been very small, like most of
Like
my
a
life. I'd
93.
say smaller than a 93. Like, I mean,
You had like a meet at 52, I think, or something.
I think my first meet was like 52 or 50.
But weren't you like 8 years old?
12 or 13. I can't remember.
That doesn't count.
But it was. So I've always done sports.
Are you
I think.
Drew Cargill?
Yeah, I'm Drew on there, and it was. I think this is why like I want to be bigger and stuff. So like I've always been small, but I've always been doing sports my entire life. Like big one was football, basketball, and I'll say lacrosse. I did for a couple years. But
Okay, I played lax once.
I loved lacrosse, but football was kind of like the big one, just because that was easy for me to get into. And I'm not very athletic, and So just leaving it at that. So I always played O-line. I was a lineman, defense every now and
Even
then.
center.
I was the smallest. I was the smallest O lineman ever. Like just in any age I ever was. Like even up until high school, I was just the smallest. Because from elementary school to high school, I literally played O line. Just I wasn't athletic enough to do the other ones, but I was strong enough to do O line. So I did have that, but it was the annoying thing of when there would be a 250 or 300-pound lineman in front of you when you get pancaked.
Then it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
can bench 300 pounds at 17
Yeah.
years old, but like,
No, but if you incline press it, it's more natural movement.
no.
Like, I mean,
It's more conjugate.
like I was only weighing 160.
like
I'm-
you're getting thrown.
Like I'm going against people twice my weight.
Yeah.
It's at the end of the day, it's I can only do so much.
It's like me and you and Ben.
Wow.
That is not true. For the people that don't know us,
Yeah.
people, okay.
Yeah, that is not
These,
true.
these are jokes that are normally said not in public places.
No, we
And
say
they're
them
funny.
just about everywhere. All the time.
And no, but for the people that like
Don't
don't
know.
really know us, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, it's a joke.
For all reasons.
No, it's a joke. It is a joke.
Unless.
I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Well, I just think it's interesting because like all of our stories reflect like our when we were younger. Like for me, like I was the big kid, and like now I'm the lightest, you know, and like I have that like I want to be. I was even telling you today, I was like I want to be more shredded, but I also want to be 20 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
And
Well, I know how to do that.
Yeah,
Dread.
hey, I'll say he's done well.
Yeah, but I mean, like the switch up I made from tennis and cross country to powerlifting.
Yeah.
People at high school that I've graduated with, I've talked to some of them, and they're like, "You're by far most changed." Like, and I also graduated with people. I think it was there were like 140 kids in my class. Like, there were not a lot of us.
Yeah.
When, like, no one else powerlifts that went to my high school besides
no
me.
one.
and my
Same
sister.
people from my middle school from now. One,
Like-
I didn't have a full beard in middle school.
Look at
So,
How
pictures
often
of
do
me.
you see people from middle school? I just want to ask.
Why, we all went to the same
I-
middle school and high school.
Not you, but you.
I mean, not recently, obviously. I'm
okay.
in college
just, like,
now, but
The way you made it sound is like
no, but like
you
back
wake up, put your
in
SPG
high
belt
school.
on and see like
Hey!
from eighth grade homeroom.
So like I moved from like right after 8th grade to Johns Creek, so it was like two separate things. But like every now and then I'd go back to like a couple buddies like for the football games, but it'd be huge distance of time. And like it would be like what the, because I would come in with the full beard and it looked weird.
That's how I was too, and I don't get it how people like recognize me sometimes because like
Especially now.
I go through metamorphosis all the
Bro
time.
looks completely
Yeah.
different.
You're
Dude.
a
I'm
butter-
so glad you shaved the beard, by the way.
You're a butterfly.
It's grown on me so much. I look back at pictures and I was like,
It did not.
I'm not a fan. Like it was not
Well,
you.
it made my face less symmetrical, and people find a more symmetrical face more attractive.
I'm the opposite.
Damn right. But yeah, no, I like so I don't know, sophomore year, fat kid, 200 pounds, long hair. 2 years later, I'm 150 pounds, short hair. Someone's like, "What's up, Matthew?" I'm like, "How do you recognize me?" Like, I thought I would not be recognized at my local Target, and
My local
to
to
a city of stone.
I left a city of marble.
That's Lily Matthew.
Matthew.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to 20x.
Dude, the mullet.
Yeah, the mullet looks
I,
good.
I think everyone should be shredded in their life, and everyone should also have a mullet at one point in their life, and also everyone should grow a mustache. I think those three things, and if they're all together, oh my god, you cannot be stopped. Like anyone that
Wow.
messes with you, they're not going to be able to touch you
What
because
was
there's so many
weird
females
today
around you.
Was like everyone's like, "You look mean." I'm like, "No, like I'm not a mean person." Like,
No, you look pimpin'. I'm
I'm
telling you,
really nice.
is there something intimidating about, because realistically, a lot of people don't mess with mullets. So if you have the nuts to grow one and a mustache, which also a lot of people don't
I'm in
like, which is hot
process. Give me
takes,
2 weeks.
you have shown you have the balls to do stuff that a lot of people don't have. So when people see you with one, It's intimidating.
I think mullets are one of two ways. It's either like, goofy, you look silly, or two, what I'm doing is like,
There's the frat mullet, and then there's the
There's the,
classy
like-
man.
No, but then there's the country bumpkin mullet, which is like terrible.
the country,
The country bumpkin one is bad.
bro just said the country bumpkin
Country
mullet.
bumpkin.
Like those are bad. That's a classy
Yeah.
mullet. But like, I do think
This is like a,
I had a mullet at one point, and I felt powerful. Like you walk into a Target, and it's just like, this is my
okay,
Target.
a mullet mustache shredded with a suit on. You will,
That's
That-
literally him.
you run the world.
No.
like I know.
He literally did that,
And you, like once
and
you
he
do that,
won everything.
He won my heart.
Millions of people's hearts. I mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So if you're down in life, feeling not very good, grow a mullet, a mustache, and get shredded.
Do you grow a mullet?
And
or do
your
you-
life, no, the mullet grows into you, and your life will
It chooses
change.
Chooses you.
It'll change. Yeah, the mullet chooses.
being
you.
around him is dangerous. This guy, like, I'm not peer pressure in anything. This guy can get me to do
Oh,
anything. dude.
I'll say some of it's bad. Yeah, but I love the idea of just changing it up. You know, having fun with it. It doesn't matter.
I have no responsibility.
Like I had
This
a
is my
mullet
most
for like
responsibility.
I had a mullet I think for like 8 months, and it didn't matter. Who cares? Like I thought it looked good, and looking back, may not have been the best call, but I felt awesome doing it. And then the mustache stayed. I had the mullet and the mustache, and was pretty not shredded, but I was pretty lean, and I felt like a pimp walking around One Life, dude. Also go to a public gym. When you do these 4 things, you will never be beat, and you will feel.
Welcome to
Like-
Life Advice with Noah.
No,
everyone.
you will. It'll change
Cigar.
your life. Oh,
Say cigar.
okay. I can't. I'll stop it there. Grow a mustache, grow a mullet, get shredded, go to a public gym, mog everyone, and bench 400 pounds.
Hug everyone.
And that is it for today, everyone.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
Send
Hope
us
you
updates
enjoyed.
if you choose to do those things.
Send us photos. We will feature you on all of our social
That is
medias.
true.
You can find him at Noah Ray Lifts, him at The Berserker, me at Alb82.5, us at the 225 Podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good night,
and we will
everyone.
see you next time.
Bye.